there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be good, bad, and ugly. And you might meet an interpreter who you don't like so much. Okay, that's fine. You go talk to the staff and they'll help you with that. Because you want this to be real. So do we meet our interpreter the day of the social or the day before?
You'll get to meet the actual the translators before the social. They'll meet you at the hotel. Most of the translators get to come because you got to remember, some of them do have other jobs,
right?
So they can't make it. But yeah, most of them will actually get to meet their translators the day before.
And what happens when you meet, Joe? Tell the guys a little bit of the process. So, I mean, what is that purpose of that translator matchmaker really?
That's your time to talk to these translators. What we like to try to do is we like to match up the more veteran translators with the newer guys. Okay. So they've been to the socials before. They can better guide them. Sometimes a guy will ask him, hey, use her as your girl Friday, we tell him.
Right.
So if there's a particular woman that he kind of likes, he wants blonde, he wants brunette, he wants them around 30, he wants them around 40, no kids, with kids. Tell this to your translator because they've been to the socials before. They might know somebody who fits that perfectly.
Absolutely.
So...
Okay.
But it's to get to know the translator so she's not a complete stranger when you show up at the social. That's kind of, it's a little bit uncomfortable with some people. But if you get to know them, you get to talk to them for a little bit, before the social, it helps.
Absolutely. If you ever feel like it's not a good match with you and that particular interpreter or matchmaker, you go talk to Joe and say, you know what, we just aren't meshing well. Is there a way we can switch? And Joe will take care of it.
Yeah, we've had that a couple of times and we just changed, we have spare.
We have a spare. Don't worry, we have a spare. We'll take care of it.
We'll change them out and it's not a knock on the translator.
No, sometimes there's a chemistry between the men and the women. There's chemistry between you and your interpreter. I mean, and some will work better with others. I mean, it's just how it is, right? So, like anything in life. Yeah. I'm telling you guys, one thing you gotta remember, this is real, right? And there's going to be good, bad, and ugly. There's going to be all kinds of things going on. We don't just put everybody in a room and try to make sure that, everybody is going to treat you just perfectly. It's real life, and you want it to be real life. That's why I keep trying to tell guys when they go over is that, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be good, bad, and ugly. And you might meet an interpreter who you don't like so much. Okay, that's fine. You go talk to the staff, and they'll help you with that. Because you want this to be real. You don't want this to be Disneyland for men. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't keep it to yourself. If there is an issue, make sure you let us know.
Because Joe, he's in pretty good shape, but he's not quite Superman. He can't turn the world around and reverse time after the social. If you had a bad time, you tell him afterwards. So tell him during, and you can make something happen.
That's exactly right.
Now he's going to be mad at me for saying he's not Superman, but
it's so true about how that's one thing I tell the guys at the orientation. Hey, if there's an issue, bring it to our attention ASAP. Don't wait until the next day. There's nothing I can do.
For a week or a month or a year. Yeah, do it now.
You should consider expanding your horizons. Check out our website at
colombianlady.com.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.